After serious allegations were levied against the chairman, the Republican Party of Florida is facing its first real crisis in many years. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video today. It is time that we talk about the chaos that is unfolding within the Florida Republican Party, because everyone, in what is a very stunning turn of events, for the first time in many years, I don't remember a time, really, when the Florida Republican Party, one of the most successful in the country, faced this level of turmoil. Now, for those that don't know, there's been some serious allegations levied against Chairman Ziegler of the Republican Party of Florida. And it's so bad that the Florida Republicans were stuck at a crossroads. And they decided for now, they're going to reduce the power of Ziegler and reduce the salary to $1 until they can figure out what the hell is going on here. But first, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. Now let me be clear. I don't know if the allegations are true or not. I don't know. Alright? But I can understand why the Florida Republicans did this. Because these allegations, they're serious. We're not talking about, a tiny, oh, that's clearly BS. No, these are some serious allegations. So let's get into it because, again, I don't know if this is real or not, but make the judgment for yourself. Let's get into it. The Florida Republican Party voted Sunday to strip their party chairperson, Kristen Ziegler, of his power and reduce his salary to $1 following a tense meeting of party members in Central Florida. The media at a hotel in Orlando marked the first time Ziegler was face-to-face with 39 executive board members of his party since it emerged earlier this month that police were investigating him after women accused him of rape. So, this isn't, she said, he said, he touched me on the shoulder and that's sexual harassment. No, it's that word. That's why I'm saying I can understand why the Republican Party of Florida did this. They are stuck in a very bad situation. I mean, Ziegler's been a solid chair from everything I've seen, but I'm sorry. These allegations, if proven true, again, he's innocent before proven guilty. That's how we do it here. Until he is, convicted, not convicted, he's guilty, whatever. It was probably for the best for the GOP to just say, look, Ziegler, you gotta go away for a little while until things can be sorted out and we can figure out what actually happened here. Because this is bad. According to a search warrant affidavit, Ziegler and his wife, Moms for Liberty co-founder Bridget Ziegler, admitted they had been in a three-way sexual encounter a year earlier with the alleged victim, opening the couple up to accusations of hypocrisy since they pushed traditional family values. Oh boy. Gosh. So there is some credibility to this being possibly real because they were having some kind of sexual relationship just a year ago. Well, so much for the traditional family, and this is my problem with many Republicans. This type of crap happens all the time within the GOP. These staunchly conservative and Christian Republicans. Not all of them, but there are people like this that they talk a big game, but then you realize what happens behind closed doors. You should do what you preach there, guy, because this is not good. Ziegler had for weeks faced calls from top Florida Republicans to step down, including Governor Ron DeSantis, Senators Marco Rubio and Rick Scott, and legislative leaders. And I can see why. Because this is not what the GOP in Florida needs right now, especially right before a critical election. Which we know Republicans are going to win the state, but you still got a Senate race, you got a couple of House races you could win. You don't want this being the focal point. That's why I understand why they did this. And it's not some conspiracy because, oh, it's a secret ploy by Trumpists or DeSimps to get rid of him. That's BS. Stop with these conspiracies that it's somehow Trump's doing or DeSantis is doing to hurt the other guy. That's BS. It's because these allegations, they're not good. Party members Sunday said they were enraged that Ziegler wouldn't resign voluntarily and had allowed the situation to escalate, forcing them to travel from all over the state to hold a meeting in the middle of a holiday season and during a weekend of heavy storms. Oh, boo-hoo. It's not even Christmas yet. I know that some people have some parties and celebrations beforehand, but it's still not Christmas. It's still a week. And this happened yesterday, so I understand it's not fun having to travel across the state to do this. And Ziegler's an asshole for not even stepping down. I mean, why won't he? I don't get it either, but hey, don't know what to say. The party's executive board voted during a less than 2-hour meeting to reduce Ziegler's salary and suspend his reimbursements, which together had been about $124,000 a year, and set a 3-week countdown to formally oust him from the position. Multiple people who left the ballroom where the meeting was being held described the atmosphere as very tense. Which, I mean, what are you supposed to do? These allegations are not just BS. It's like, there might be some weight to it. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm just saying that, based on what I'm seeing so far, it's not good optics from what we know. You cannot morally lead the Republican Party forward. Given the allegations, Evan Power, the vice chair of the group who is temporarily in charge of the Florida GOP, said after leaving the meeting. He added that Ziegler had the right to defend himself legally, but that the party was facing a political problem, given the details of the case that have emerged. Yeah. Again, he's innocent before proven guilty. But in this case, it's like, we can't deal with this right before the election. And I know people are saying cancel culture, but when you're alleged of doing that, and you even admit that you were in a relationship with her in a 3-way relationship, that ain't good. That is not good at all. Power didn't address a report in Florida politics that Ziegler asked for a $2 million payout, though 2 Republicans who agreed to speak with Politico said Ziegler called the payout a lie and challenged those present to speak up if he'd asked for the money. Nobody came forward. Ziegler has maintained that he's innocent of rape allegations. A video of the encounter obtained by police and detailed to the Florida Center of Government Accountability, the watchdog group that first broke the story, appears to refute certain claims from the woman who made the allegations. So, like I said, there's some question marks about this case, but, you know, I think he's innocent because some of the stuff still just, you know, I don't think it happened. Again, I don't know. I want to see more evidence first, but it's still, in my opinion, based on what we know, was correct. Even if the, you know what, wasn't true. The fact that he was having a sexual relationship with essentially a 3-way, that's not good for the supposedly Christian party, a conservative party. I know it's the year 2023, but it's still not a good look. I know some leftists are going to say that's perfectly fine, but most people even agree, yeah, that's not good. Republicans will gather again in Tallahassee, on January 8th, 2024, to formally vote on whether to oust Ziegler from his position and to vote on a new chair. So, he essentially has under a month to prove that he's innocent, which, I'm sorry, but it's the right thing to do. You're put in a situation where you have some of the most critical elections in American history coming up next year. It is. Even for Florida, there's some Senate races, you know, of course, Rick Scott. You got some House races that are important. You could win, maybe. The state legislator, you know, locally, everything. You got stuff that are important, some referendums. You cannot be dealing with this before the election. So they're like, you know what? Until things are, you know, figured out, we got to get rid of him. I think it's a smart move. I'm not a fan of cancel culture, but this is just a strategic move because you don't want this to be the focal point. You just don't. You don't want unnecessary drama right before shit hits the fan next year. You don't. So overall, folks, it is to be seen if this is real, if this is innocent, if this is guilty. I don't know. Some of what's being said, I think, you know, I don't think he did do you know what. But some of the other stuff we're hearing, yeah, no. It's not good either way. I still probably would have got rid of him because he admitted that, hey, I was in a three-way relationship with another woman and my wife. You're the conservatives and you run Moms for Liberty? What? What's up with all these quote-unquote conservative leaders having crap like this? I don't know. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.